Hello everybody, this is Michelle Fox and welcome back to The Simple Quilter. Today I'm going to be sharing 10 tips with you on how to prevent your ironing board cover from getting stains. Down below I'll be including all the links for the products that you see me use, including my iron and the super cute Holt ironing board cover. And I will also be including the links for the 2 videos that show how to make the wall hangings behind me. Tip number 1 is to keep your iron clean. This includes the steam vents as well as the sole plate. And if you don't know how to do that correctly, be sure you consult the instruction manual that comes with your iron. It has lots of good information in there, so be sure to read that manual. Number 2, when you're filling your iron with water, if you are a quilter that chooses steam, then be sure to use the little cup that comes with it and don't try to pour from the jug. I've noticed that every time I spill water on my ironing board cover, I get a stain. So by using this, I have been able to prevent stains from occurring as I'm filling my iron. Tip number 3 is to just put a towel underneath your iron to help with spills. And tip number 4, you want to be sure you use the correct temperature setting. If you have your setting on linen and you're doing lots of pressing, you're likely to scorch your ironing board cover simply because the temperature's too hot. Tip number 5, don't iron a huge stack of blocks in the same area. You may need to move to different parts of your ironing board and let one section cool so you're not scorching that one area. Tip number 6, you can use freezer paper to protect your ironing board cover. You simply place it down and iron it on, and it will stay in place as you press, and that will protect your ironing board cover. And when this gets used up and yucky, you just peel it off and put down a new piece. If you spray your blocks with water prior to pressing them, be sure you're just pressing lightly. And these misters are great for just giving you a fine layer of mist. Don't overspray. Saturate this as well as your board, your ironing board cover, and then try to press because you will scorch your cover. Tip number 8, if you're using Best Press, you can put it in a mister and spray it lightly. Don't oversaturate your block because that excess gets built up on your iron, burns on your iron, and then that material will get onto your ironing board cover. So, tip number 9, if you are using regular spray starch, cover your entire board with a protective cloth. And if you're really going to use a lot of heavy starch, then you need to spray your piece somewhere other than over your ironing board. Let it dry. And tip number 10 is let the starch dry completely. Even if you're just spraying a small block, let the block dry completely before pressing. Because again, that residue gets built up on your iron and then that will burn, and when you iron it will rub off on your ironing board cover. I hope these tips will help you keep your ironing board cover from getting lots of stains. If you've enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button, share with a friend, and as always, leave a comment. I love to get the comments and I try to respond to each and every one. So until next time, have fun quilting.